it's Julia here. I don't think I have done a straight up Facebook Live, like not through StreamYard, just a Facebook Live for a long time. So I'm really excited to be here. I'm excited to talk to you guys today, and I'm so excited about the way that consciousness is moving in and through the world right now. These emotional and literal COVID clearings are so powerful that it's like what's showing up and changing is so dynamic and so beautiful and powerful. So if you're not using the emotional and literal COVID clearings, find them, get them. This is not even supposed to be an advertisement, but I am doing a 3-part class on them coming up this month. But it's like there's a level of the emotional COVIDs, and I made a video about this the other day because my husband Anthony called Gary Douglas and asked him, like, he was like, basically like, tell me more about the emotional COVIDs. And Gary was like, these are the unlocking of the greatest complexity on the planet. And he said, and then he said one other thing. He's like, you should be fucking thrilled to like have the tools to be getting free of these. And there was just something, I think I have something in my teeth. I was eating nuts and seeds. But there was just something about the energy behind him saying that, like, really, like, you should be thrilled about getting free of this. So I'm really excited about that. Today I came on to talk about the adventure of having a body. It's a topic that I've had coming up a lot in my life. Actually, it's some weird health problem, which was actually a gift because it like changed the way that I relate to my body so dynamically. It changed what I had to eat. It changed how I asked questions. But it's like, it's gotten me so much more in tune with my body, and I'm grateful. But like, one of my favorite tools with bodies is like, body, how do you get rid of this permanently? And like, body, what is the future that you want to have? Which are two, I'm like saying them as like though they're one sentence, but they're actually two totally different worlds. And they create different universes. But it's like, body, well, let's start with what's the future you would like to have. So body, what's the future you would like to have? Your body is basically like having a conscious facilitator in your world all the time. Like, it's already conscious. It's already got the deal. It's not like in pain and stupid and like trying to stop you. Only you are. And so like, giving it the driver's seat of your life and giving it permission to make the choices beyond you is such an awesome idea. At least the choices that concern it. And like, that will allow the joy and the gratitude that you're looking for to show up, because like, that's all your body wants. It's like, I just want ease, joy, glory. I just have gratitude for like being here. But it's like the level of, it's like a sensorial experience. It's like, how many emotional and literal COVIDs are you using to avoid the sensorial pleasure of having a body you are choosing? Everything that is, will you revoke, recant, rescind, reclaim, renounce, denounce, destroy, and uncreate any and all of that times a godzillion. Right, wrong, good, bad, all 9 podpoc, shorts, boys, povids, and beyonds. And like, so interesting, like, doing this live today, and like, I had no idea what I was gonna say. I just knew I had to talk about this title. But like, just like, how many emotional COVIDs do you have to stop you from like being like letting your body be the thing that it was designed to be? So how many emotional and literal POVIDs are you using to avoid using your body through consciousness, through and as consciousness? Are you choosing? Everything that is times a godzillion will you destroy and uncreate it all, and revoke, recant, rescind, reclaim, renounce, denounce. Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pod, poc, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Did you say sensorial? Oh, I hope I said sensorial, but I think I said sensorial. It's sort of like sincere, but sorial. Linda's making fun of me. That's very funny. For those of you who are just hopping on, we're talking about the adventure of having a body, and I'm running some of these emotional POVIDs with regards to having a body, and like using our body in the way that it was designed to be used. And like one of the things about access, and like I hope that you guys don't get discouraged, because access is like really hard sometimes. Like I sat down and thought about it one day, and I'm like, okay, so I've been studying access like hardcore, like 24/7 for 11 years. And I'm like, I'm really a smart person. Like, I'm not like kind of smart. Like, I'm like a genius. And sorry, I don't mean to sound like braggy, but like I'm literally like a genius. And and like I'm like if I'm this smart, like why, like what the heck? And it's like it is working, but then like I still have those days where it's like I go into a major, who does this belong to? And I'm like, what the hell? And so like I'm like I like started thinking about like all the actual degrees that I could have achieved in this time, and not like and I actually got so proud of like what I've achieved with access, because it wasn't like I don't want to do access. It was just like, this is a long road to like get rid of 4 trillion years of unconsciousness and anti-consciousness. And I was just sort of having a day like not being me, like being somebody else. I'm like, but I was like, okay. But there was also like this like total like thing of gratitude where I was like, I could, in this time with like this much commitment and my intelligence, which you guys also have, or else I wouldn't be talking about it. And I know it's like a Facebook Live and whatever, but I think that those who are like opening the doors to consciousness have a level of intelligence that's like is genius and scary and off the charts, and that may be something we're like, no, not me, I'm stupid. But anyways, that's a story for another day. But I was like I could have like literally I could be like a lawyer, and I could have like a master's in like astrophysics, and then I could have like some other PhD or something. Like I could have absolutely achieved that much. But it's like, I'm like, but then I like transferred, like, because that's like this reality. But then I like transferred over like all those degrees that I like piled on myself based on the time and dedication. And I was like, so what am I achieving? And I got so excited and so grateful. And then it's like a whole lot of my life is just this like burst of gratitude for being alive. And then sometimes I go over to being other people, but it's getting less and less. With the emotional POVIDs, it's like getting so much less. I love them so much. Like, guys, if you're not running them like 30 times a day for 30 days, like you're crazy. Like, these are so dynamic. There's just nothing like these clearings. So I was just like so like grateful, and like, where are you going? What are you choosing? And like, what are you accomplishing? Like, not with your time, but like with your energy. Like, you're putting your energy into possibilities. And this is a Facebook Live, so it's like I'm getting a little bit advanced and talking to sort of a more advanced access audience. So if you are brand new, like, go to my YouTube channel and like find me and like look at my other like more introductory videos, like do an energy pull, or like, you know, things like that. But like it's like on the road to consciousness, like I was talking before when I came on this track about like the adventure of having a body. I'm like, okay, so you're like doing access consciousness and you're like plugging along, and some days you're like, I just want to die because I just don't know where my reality is, and do I even have one, you know? And then it's like other days it's like, okay, I like this, I can be alive. And then other days it's like, ah! It's like total like this triumph of consciousness, and it gets more and more and more, and you get stronger and stronger and stronger. And it's so good to get strong. And it's like, in my heart, all I want is for everybody to be strong. And if they don't want to be strong, then get gone. There's my new motto, get gone or be strong. But it's like, I just, for all those who are capable of the extreme strength of consciousness, it's like, oh, what's it gonna take? But it takes such a level of perseverance and such a level of doing the work. And so again, now I like went on that track, and then I was getting back to that track, and then I went back to that track. So coming back to the track, we're gonna go over a track and then back to another track, is like, if you put in the work and if you stay dedicated, what's it going to be like living in your body that it's not like right now? Because access is like, not know something for like years and years and years and years, and keep using the same tool for years and years and years. And then all of a sudden one day the tool just works. And you're just like, huh? Did it just work? Like, I've been doing this for a really long time. Did that just work? And then you like doubt it, and then sometimes you go backwards, which sucks. But then sometimes you don't doubt it and go backwards, and you just like embrace that you just like changed a universe. And it's a celebration beyond any other celebration, because it can never get taken away from you. And then that's strength. Like, if you just like knew how to be in every situation and had confidence in every situation, and like were this silent leader of possibilities, like what a gift. And it's like, I get it, guys. Like, it can be so hard. And I like went through like a lot of times where I was like, I like didn't get the power of being different fully. Like, I cognitively got the power of being different, but then I would see like normal people who had like regular steady jobs and like nice clothes or something, like just like, or just somebody like who just like didn't have all the complications of getting conscious. And I was like, I just want to be like them. Like, I just want their life. And so I would like drag myself down into that reality, and it just made it worse. But it's like, you will triumph over wanting to be normal. So let's run an emotional POVID about being normal. How many emotional and literal POVIDs are you using to create normal as superior to different and great? Are you choosing? Revoke, recant, rescind, reclaim, renounce, denounce, destroy, and uncreate that all. Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pod, poc, shorts, boys, POVIDs, and beyonds. So it's like, how can you triumph? Will you triumph? Do you want to triumph? For a whole lot of people, like, it is more peace-filled to die rather than to have to go through the work to have the pleasure of being aware rather than the hardship of being aware. I mean, awareness is never a hardship, but like buying somebody else's awareness as yours is always a hardship, a self-created prison of pain. But like, I can't stress enough how much you have to ask, what is my reality? Like, I have so many really, really, really rich areas of my life, and I look back and I go, how did I create that? Like, how did I get that? That's like really amazing and like exactly what I wanted to have in my life and as my life. And then I go, so how did I create that? And they went, oh, I asked what my reality was in that area that is totally different from anybody else's reality. Like, what's my reality with relationship that's beyond this reality? Like, what's my reality with business that's beyond this reality? What's my reality with money that's beyond this reality? What's my reality with having a house? I mean, having a body, eating food. Like, I had to ask, like, having like weird conflicts with food. Because I wasn't being me. I was like hearing everybody else's cravings, hearing everybody else's suffering, hearing everybody else who hated having a body and hated having to think about what they ate because everything they ate made them fat. So I like asked, like, what's my reality with food? And it's like the universe goes, oh, thank God. She actually wants to be her, not somebody else. So be you. Don't be somebody else. Commit to your life. Don't commit to other people's thoughts, feelings, emotions, and pain. Easier said than done, I know. It's not just a nice thing to just like say, just go do that. But it's like you have to, even if you don't know what that is or you don't know how to get there, you have to start asking. It's the only way to get there. And you'll like have, like last night I have to go soon because I have another meeting, but last night I had this like dream. And, oh, the air conditioner's going on. It gets really loud. Last night I had this dream. And I'm not going to articulate what it was because it goes a little bit personal. And although I love sharing all my greatest thoughts on the internet, I'm not going to. But it basically what the dream showed me was the answer to the question I've been asking a lot lately. Which is, what is my reality with business? Because like the last few years, like I like really kind of like have been in this like strange incubation period with my business. So I've been asking a lot and like just getting to such amazing stuff. And like I had this dream last night and I was like, basically, I woke up and I went, what that person was showing me in my dream, and it was somebody I've never met this lifetime. I don't know who they are. They're very much a person, not a dream person. Like somebody literally came to me and they showed me this energy of gratitude. And I went, oh my gosh, Julia, that is one of the most important, powerful energies for me with business. And I was like, of course it is. Gratitude to be able to be in business is like the most powerful, correct energy and awareness for me to function from in that area. And it's going to be different for you. Of course, gratitude will be a part of it, but like that's what I needed. That was like the specific energy that I needed to have at the forefront. And I get these awarenesses all the time because I'm always asking, like, what's my reality with money? What's my reality with my husband? What's my reality with my kids? What's my reality with access consciousness? What's my reality with this person? And then the universe is like, oh, you want to know your reality. You don't want to pick up on somebody else's fucked up thoughts, feelings, or emotions. Okay, I'll show you yours. And it is always this triumph of possibilities. The energy that that person delivered to me in my dream last night was just, a word you could use to describe it is otherworldly. But it's not otherworldly. It's otherworldly because nobody's brought it here yet, but that's my job. Now, what's your job? Figure it out, ask the questions, and get to work. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you for listening, and also, I'll probably post this on my YouTube channel. So if you guys are watching this on my YouTube channel, welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope you like it. And just be you, change the world. Thank you for asking questions. Bye-bye.